Hi everyone, I'm back again to show you another flower, and this one I call my accidental flower because once in a while you find these little racks of lace at the thrift shop. Usually I don't even give them a second look because I have so many of them, and I don't know, they're not my favorite lace, but I think they just became one of my favorite laces. I found this particular one. It's got this pretty little scalloped edge and a nice little cream color. And this one is actually a pretty peachy pink. It's your typical polyester lace, inexpensive, but I got all kinds of it. So what do? I started to play with them, and I discovered that they make the most beautiful flowers that look like this. And I tell you, it's one of my favorites. I just love the way these turned out. I could just eat them up. Look how gorgeous these are. They're stunning. And then I did them in the other peach colored ones. I did these ones. And look how pretty these are. So these are very simple. Using the same technique as the other elastic flower, you just start by, again, creating a little bud in the center, rolling, and tacking every once in a while. Very easy. Just keep rolling. Again, a little bit tighter at the beginning, and then, can you see? Oh, rolling and rolling and rolling. I don't know if you can see that, but my big hands are in the way. Again, loosening the grip as you go along. And you can see how the center of the flower is forming. I'm going to flip it over because I just find it's easier to work with when you flip it over, and then you just follow the edging of the flower. Add a little glue every once in a while. And just keep rolling. Again, loosening up the grip a little as you go along. And I'll bet you everyone has this kind of lace stuck in their stash somewhere. And once in a while you use it, but we always go for the fancier trims. And a lot of times ladies comment to me that, oh, it must be nice to have all these different trims. Well, you know what? I really believe sometimes it's not the trim, but you have to find unique ways of using everything you have. That's what makes it interesting, because if we all use the same fancy trims all the time, it does get boring. So you have to be creative and find new ways to do things. And I mean, who would have thought? I bought this this trim here. Actually, they were only $2 for each of the racks. And I thought, okay, this is something else I'm just gonna put in my stash, and it'll sit there. And I just couldn't pass it up because it was $2, but who knows if I'll ever use it. Well, here we are. It ends up being one of my favorite flowers so far. And as you can see, I'm just keep rolling it And it's so easy because you just follow the bottom. And what I find with this type of lace, it's a very coarse, rough lace, so the glue sticks well. It's easy to manage, and it just behaves properly. I just like it. I like the way that you can handle this lace. Sometimes if they're too flimsy or soft, you know, it's just a little bit more harder to handle. But look at that. You just keep following the line. That's all there is to it. I think sometimes we overthink things. We see things and wonder, oh wow, you know, that looks so beautiful. It must be hard to make, but not at all. As you will see when I finish what this looks like. Now please, I'm sorry about this tutorial. Like I said, I've never done a tutorial, but because I've had so many requests for these flowers, I really wanted to share it with everybody and just show how simple they are. Don't be overwhelmed. Just keep going around and around. And again, you can make these as big or small as you want. You can do them in, if you're going to do a cluster, you can cluster them in different sizes, which is really pretty. So you can see how simple that is. Look at, it's starting to look like a flower. I'm slowly loosening the grip. I like this particular one because it's got the little scalloped edges. I thought that was a little bit different. I think this probably works really well with these narrow type of laces, but as you can see with the silk ones, they were a little bit wider. So, you know, like I said, you can make these any size you want. Probably use about, this one I would probably use about 2 meters, I would think. A good couple yards. But because I've been working right off the rack, I don't really measure. I just kind of start and then I stop where I think it's ready. And I want to do a couple more rows of this one. You guys can fast forward. This is kind of boring to just keep rolling, but you can fast forward it if you want. It's just easier for me to keep the camera rolling. I'm very clumsy. I would say I have a pretty steady hand for my age, but I am clumsy, so. Okay, so I'm really loosening up the grip now. One more pass through and I should be done. Yep, I think I'm ready to snip that off. I just give mine a good pressing down. But there you have it. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put a backing on it. Use one of my bigger ones. I like to keep everything secure. There you have it. Now, if you put this, I put this just to try it. You can put it on a lace backing, like a nice scalloped, this isn't tacked on, but a nice lace scalloped edge, like that. It's gorgeous. And this one, the other one, I had put on a doily flower backing too, and it makes it look a little bit more vintagey, so you can do that. So the sky's the limit. I'm really happy with how these turned out. This peach one, again, same process. You just do the same thing, and I call it my ugly duckling trim that turned into the swan. So accidental flowers, give it a go, ladies. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.